Love consultant present. How to get a woman to think about you non-stop. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to be the man who is always on a woman's mind? Imagine if every time she paused or smiled to herself, all she could think about was you. Making a woman think of you non-stop is not impossible, provided you know how. According to the Queen of Love in her book All About Love, when someone is in love, they tend to think about the person they like constantly. Whether when waking up, in between activities, even before going to bed, the image of the person they like will fill their mind. If you want to be a man who is always on a woman's mind, there are some powerful steps you can take. In this video, I'll share 4 surefire ways to get the woman you like to think of you non-stop. Listen carefully, because these tricks can turn your relationship into something special. Number 1. Show attention in a different way. Attention is the key to getting into a woman's mind, but remember, excessive or pushy attention can actually make her feel uncomfortable. Give her small but meaningful attention. For example, remember details about her, what her favorite drink is, the song she likes, or how her day went. When you show that you care about the little things, she will feel appreciated and start thinking about you more often. For example, when she tells you that she's been busy at work, send her a sweet message of support like, "Don't forget to take a break, I know you'll do great." This simple sentence can make her smile and think of you in between her busy schedule. However, make sure your attention comes naturally and is not forced. Balance is the key to staying attractive without seeming too eager for her attention. Number 2. Give sincere and specific compliments. There's no woman who doesn't like to be complimented, but there's a big difference between a genuine compliment and one that's just fluff. Instead of complimenting general things like "you're beautiful," try giving more specific and meaningful compliments. For example, "I like the way you deal with problems calmly. It shows how intelligent and mature you are." Not only does this kind of compliment make a woman feel appreciated, but it also shows that you really care about her qualities. The more specific and sincere your compliments are, the more likely she will think of you afterward. However, avoid giving excessive compliments. If you compliment too often, it can feel inauthentic and actually lessen the impact of your words. Number 3. Be a good listener and be fully present. One of the most powerful ways to get women to think about you is by being a good listener. Women love to be heard, especially when they are dealing with problems or want to share stories about their day. When she tells you a story, give her your full attention. Don't just listen half-heartedly or be busy with your phone. Show that you really care about what she has to say. For example, if she's venting about a problem at work, give an empathetic response like, "I can understand why it's upsetting you. If I were you, I would probably feel the same way." By being a good listener, you create a safe space for the woman to open up. This makes her feel comfortable, and without realizing it, she will start thinking of you as someone she can rely on. Number 4. Don't rush and make room for longing. One of the biggest mistakes men make when approaching a woman is rushing to win her heart. Women value process and feel more attracted to men who are able to hold back. Create curiosity by leaving space between your interactions. Don't always be the first to contact her or flood her with messages all the time. Let there be moments where she wonders, "What is he doing?" or "Why hasn't he called yet?" For example, after spending time with her, give her a break before contacting her again. This way, you create a natural sense of nostalgia that makes her think of you spontaneously. However, don't be too indifferent or disappear for no reason. The key is to maintain a balance between paying attention and letting her miss you. Making a woman think of you endlessly is not about manipulation or playing cheap tricks. The point lies in building a genuine connection, showing care, and creating a deep impression on her heart. By paying attention to small details, giving sincere compliments, being a good listener, and not rushing things, you can become a man who is hard to forget. Remember, all this takes process and patience. If you do these steps consistently, it's not impossible for the woman you like to think of you all the time. If you find these tips useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on other interesting content. See you in the next video, and may the woman of your dreams start thinking of you all the time.